before the $100 million net worth, before $8 billion at the global box office, before the franchises that made him one of Hollywood's most reliable action stars. Jason Statham's journey began on a cold London street corner, selling fake perfume to survive. Not as a dare, not for fun, but because hunger demanded it. His life didn't start with mentorship or lucky breaks. It started with pain, discipline, and survival. The boy who once hustled for coins would one day become a man who transformed failure, discipline, and grit into a career defined by resilience and triumph. Early life in Shirebrook. Jason Statham was born on July 26, 1967, in Shirebrook, Derbyshire, a small town where ambition was a luxury. His mother, Eileen, was a dancer, and his father, Barry, sold anything he could move. From jewelry that lost its shine to perfume that smelled nothing like the label. Poverty was constant, and survival was an art. Jason grew up in a house where money never stayed long, and hunger was familiar. From an early age, he learned the hard rules of life. No safety net, no backup plan, only the street and its lessons. Every day demanded resilience and ingenuity to survive. Learning the hustle. By the age of 14, Jason was beside his father on the street corners, learning human behavior. Who would stop? Who would listen? Who needed a joke to open their wallet? "My name is Billy, not silly," he would say with a grin. His first performance, his armor. While classmates enjoyed summer holidays, Jason counted coins. While others played, he worked. His hands grew calloused, his instincts sharp. Beneath the surface, something else quietly formed, a need to claim one thing that belonged entirely to him. That claim would later manifest in two extraordinary skills: martial arts and diving. The first dream, martial arts. After long days on the street, Jason threw himself into martial arts training. Kung fu, kickboxing, karate. He studied them all with precision, repetition, and pain. In the dojo, wealth and privilege meant nothing. Only effort mattered. Martial arts became a sanctuary where chaos from the streets disappeared. Discipline became instinct, and pain became a teacher. Jason embraced every bruise and every setback as preparation for something he could not yet see. This was the first part of the foundation for his future, a body capable of extraordinary feats, a mind hardened by struggle, and the understanding that nothing valuable comes without sacrifice. The second dream, diving. At 15, Jason discovered another talent, diving. He had a rare fearlessness in the air, a natural grace in motion. He joined the British National Diving Squad, and for the first time, he had a dream entirely his own. 12 years of relentless training followed, mornings before the city awoke, evenings until exhaustion, weekends studying rotations on the 10-meter platform. Representing England at the 1990 Commonwealth Games and finishing 12th at the 1992 World Championships was both pride and heartbreak. Twice, Olympic qualification slipped through his fingers, yet this dream, though unfulfilled, instilled resilience that would later save his life. Losing the Olympic dream. The Olympic dream ended quietly, leaving a void Jason had no choice but to confront. He admitted later that he still carried the disappointment like a stone in his chest. 12 years of sacrifice, pain, and hope had yielded no Olympic glory. Yet the discipline and resilience built over those years were invaluable. Failure was not the end. It became preparation. Jason returned to the streets, the hustle, the world he knew. The very skills that seemed like failure, discipline, grit, adaptability, were quietly equipping him for an unexpected future that required every ounce of his training. Entering modeling. Jason's life took a turn when a modeling agency spotted him at Crystal Palace National Sports Center. His striking build, precise movements, and sharp face drew attention from brands like Tommy Hilfiger, Levi's, and French Connection. By 1997, his face was on billboards across London. Yet even as the luxury world celebrated him, he returned to selling fake goods at night. That duality, luxury by day, survival by night, refined his understanding of performance, authenticity, and presence. He had learned to navigate public perception, street-level scrutiny, and personal ambition all at once, skills that would prove essential in his acting career. Meeting Guy Ritchie. In 1997, while shooting a French Connection campaign, Jason met filmmaker Guy Ritchie. Ritchie was casting a crime comedy, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and needed authenticity. He didn't give Jason a script. He asked him to impersonate a street vendor, experience he already owned. Jason's life prepared him for this role. The confidence, timing, and survival instincts he honed on London streets translated perfectly to the screen. His past, once a liability, became an asset. The boy, who once hustled for coins, could now channel that raw energy into art, turning lived experience into performance and setting the stage for a remarkable cinematic career. The Black Sea Incident. Jason's skills as a diver became literal life-saving tools during filming. While shooting a scene in the Black Sea, he was trapped in a sinking truck 60 feet underwater. Darkness, weight, and panic closed in, yet the years of training carried him through. "I barely made it," he said later, acknowledging the near-death experience. Unlike most, he emerged, changed clothes, and performed the stunt again. No drama, no breakdown, just mastery over fear and skill honed from years of discipline. His past failures became the foundation for survival, proving that the skills that feel like failure often have unseen, life-altering value. Transformation into action, star. From that moment, Jason Statham became unstoppable. Martial arts, diving, street smarts, and authenticity fused into a screen presence unmatched in action cinema. Sylvester Stallone even acknowledged that his diving skill saved his life during stunts. The boy who never reached the Olympic podium now dominated the global stage, transforming personal struggle into performance. Every setback, every loss, every hardship built a man capable of extraordinary feats. Jason's career trajectory became a blueprint for transformation, illustrating that failure, when harnessed correctly, can become the engine for unprecedented success. Personal life and family. In 2010, Jason met Rosie Huntington Whiteley. He was a battle-scarred action star. She, a world-famous model. Their connection was effortless, no performance required. Jason's history of struggle, street survival, and discipline did not intimidate her. It resonated. In 2017, their son Jack Oscar was born, followed by daughter Isabella in 2022. Jason, the man who trained endlessly, chased Olympic dreams, and performed death-defying stunts, now navigated fatherhood and domestic life. These quieter victories, though unseen by millions, became central to his legacy, a reminder that personal fulfillment often exists outside fame, wealth, or accolades, career achievements. Statham's career flourished, earning $13 million for Hobbs and Shaw in 2019, $530 million globally for The Meg, and more with The Beekeeper in 2024. His films have grossed over $8 billion worldwide, yet beyond box office numbers, he remains committed to the craft, advocating for stunt performers at the Academy Awards, supporting children with life-limiting conditions, and maintaining rigorous training routines. Applause fades, trophies gather dust, but the lessons learned from poverty, failure, and perseverance endure. Jason's career proves that success is not just about talent. It's about resilience, transformation, and the relentless pursuit of mastery. Legacy of discipline and transformation. Jason Statham's story is not about talent alone. It is about transformation. A failed diving career became a life-saving skill. Childhood poverty became a driving fire. The streets of Shirebrook, the failed Olympic dream, and personal loss all shaped him into a man of unparalleled discipline. He demonstrates that setbacks, when approached with effort and resilience, can build an unbreakable foundation. His life encourages a simple truth. What seems like failure today may become the tool that saves you tomorrow. His journey reminds us to keep pushing, keep diving, and keep fighting, no matter how dark the water or distant the surface. Conclusion: keep diving. From a cold London street corner to the depths of the Black Sea and the heights of Hollywood, Jason Statham's life is a testament to resilience. Every loss, every humiliation, every injury, and every sacrifice built a man capable of greatness. His story reminds us that the skills we acquire, even when they feel like failures, can one day be the difference between surviving and thriving. Jason's life proves that transformation is possible, that perseverance pays, and that even when the dream seems finished, diving into the unknown may lead to the surface you've always sought.